Hello, my name is Arethea Brooks and welcome to my channel here at Essentials to a Journey. And in today's topic, we are discussing embracing mental challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities. But before we get into today's topic of discussion, I'd like to introduce myself. For those of you who are not familiar with me, I am an author, blogger, self-care and mindset coach, and entrepreneur. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic of discussion, embracing mental challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities. So the first way that we want to begin to turn obstacle into opportunities is by bringing awareness around the obstacle. And I know this may sound, how do I say this? It may sound tricky, or it may sound like this really is a challenge. I know for me, it can be quite a challenge, especially if you're not 100% of the time tuning in to every little thought. I do the best that I can. I'm pretty sure you guys out there are doing the same thing, but the way that we can overcome any obstacle is by bringing our awareness, our attention to the obstacle at hand. So what this will look like for you and can look like for you is you being honest with yourself. So say that, for example, you've been having a really difficult time speaking your truth or voicing your opinion. And maybe you don't necessarily think this through in your mind, but you are aware you have this feeling within your body. You're not necessarily bringing it into your awareness all the time, but you do have some thoughts around speaking your truth, or you just feel that tension within your body, or maybe even within your throat chakra that feels stuck and it feels like there's no movement there, and you just have such a difficult time speaking your truth, honoring yourself. And so what we can begin to do is, again, bring awareness around this. Maybe we just say to ourselves, I'm having a difficult time speaking up. I don't understand necessarily why, but this is an issue. So bringing your awareness to this obstacle will allow you to be able to move through it. So once we begin to bring awareness to this, then we can find the solutions and the answers that will help us navigate through the obstacle. And so then you might start to understand, if you are having a difficult time speaking your truth, you might say to yourself, well, maybe writing one solution could be is you sitting down and writing out how you feel. If you're having a difficult time voicing it, you can write it out. Or maybe you want to sit down and feel it through your body and feel wherever the tension is going on through your body and where those placements are, so that you can have an understanding that every time you have a difficult time speaking your truth, you feel it there, you bring awareness to it. So that is the first initial way that we can turn an obstacle into an opportunity. Another way to turn an obstacle into an opportunity is by reprogramming our subconscious mind with supportive beliefs. And what this will look like is, let's say you are having some sort of a difficult situation or a time with getting to know someone, or you are having a difficult time trying to understand a math problem with school. And if you're having a difficult time with someone and you know that you're having those thoughts around it, what you can begin to do is reprogram your mind with supportive beliefs of, maybe I am having a difficult time with this particular, with certain people, but I know that this doesn't have to be forever. I know that my situation can change. So it's just us moving up the emotional scale, or moving up the scale a little bit more. We don't necessarily have to say to ourselves or be dishonest and say, oh, well, I'm always really good with people, but we can just start by reprogramming with supportive beliefs, such as, it can get better, things can get better. And the same goes for if you're having, let's say you were having a difficult time with a math problem, and this is a subject that you can't seem to get over. And you can begin to program your mind with beliefs of, maybe I don't understand this problem right now, but I can find the assistance that I need in order to move through this problem. I can find the help that I need. I can reach out to people that may have the solution to this math problem, and they're going to be able to help me. Or maybe if I just sit down and apply myself enough, I will find the solution to this. So we just start to tell ourselves a different story, a different narrative around our subconscious or around our belief system, and we start to reprogram with subconscious beliefs, we can turn this obstacle into something that is no longer an obstacle. We've found solutions to this, so we've turned it into an opportunity. The third way, essential way that we can turn obstacles into opportunities is to feel the fear, but do it anyway. And I'm a big believer in this. I know for me personally, whenever I'm afraid to, and I know that I have to speak in front of a lot of people, there are a lot of people around, I can tend to, and within my body, I get a little bit nervous. But what's best, and I always find what's best, is to embrace that feeling, embrace the nervousness, and just do it anyway. Because by the time you're done with it, when you've figured it out and you realize that, yes, I was super nervous, but what was there to really be nervous about? So feel the fear and do it anyway. If you have something that, say you have a driver's test, or you have any sort of test that you have going on in your life, a big test that is going to help promote you in your career or within your business, you can say, you know what, I'm going to feel the fear of this and I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe you get nervous, maybe you start to sweat a lot, maybe you stutter, or whatever the case may be. It's okay. It's okay. You just feel it and do it anyway, because at the end of it, you've embraced it, you've gotten it over with, and you start to realize there really was nothing to fear at all except for the fear itself. I'm sure you've probably heard that one before. So that is another way that we can turn an obstacle into an opportunity. Now, our fourth way that we can begin to embrace a mental challenge by turning an obstacle into an opportunity is to develop the skill set to overcome the obstacle. And what this will look like, and may look like for you, is maybe you want to consider developing your skill set through information. Maybe you want to go to specific seminars. Maybe you want to hear someone speak. Maybe you want to watch video content that is going to be suitable and helpful to you in order to develop the skill set that you need to get over some problem. And let's say that your boss has given you some sort of project to work on, and there's something within that project that you don't necessarily know how to fix. So you say to yourself, you know what, I have the entire weekend. I'm going to go and I'm going to find something that's going to be suitable for me to learn, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to soak in as much information as I can, and then I'm going to devote myself to developing the solution around this. So that's one way, and it applies for you if you are an entrepreneur. Let's say that you own your own business and you can't seem to figure out how to sell a particular product, or maybe you want to figure out how to do PowerPoint or do some sort of presentation. And it's the same. What you do, you sit down, you find those people, those situations, the information, whatever it is that you need, you figure it out, you find that information, and you hone in on it, and you devote yourself to it, and you say, you know what, I'm not going to get up from the seat until I have watched this entire video. I'm not going to get up from the seat till I've read this entire book and I've learned what I've needed to learn in order to develop the skill set to move me forward. So that is another way that we turn an obstacle into an opportunity, by developing the skill set to overcome that obstacle. Now, the fifth and final way that we can turn an obstacle into an opportunity is to seek counsel from the success of other people, of others. And the way that we can do this, to seek counsel from the success of others, is maybe you want to go to a seminar. Again, this is closely related to number 4, or developing the skill set to overcome an obstacle. It's much related to that. These two are very much related. That's what I'm trying to say. So what you can do to seek counsel from the success of others is you want to attend seminars, you want to attend meetings, and you want to talk to those people who have already done the skill set that you're looking to have, or have already achieved something that you are seeking to achieve. So you want to go to those people and you just want to ask, just be straight up with them and say, hey, listen, I'm new at this. I'm trying to learn this. Would you be interested in helping me? You know, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's someone that you admire. Maybe you want to reach out to someone through social media that you know has done what you've done, and they're open to receiving you and they're open to helping you. So again, anytime that you want to turn an obstacle into an opportunity, seek the counsel from those who have created success, you know, those who have done what it is that you're looking to do and accomplish. They've done it, they've done well with it, and this is how we overcome that obstacle. So let's recap the turning obstacles into opportunities. These 5 ways to do so is to first bring awareness around the obstacle. 2 is to reprogram our mind with beliefs with supportive beliefs. The 3rd way is to feel the fear, but do it anyway. The 4th is to develop the skill set to overcome the obstacle. And the 5th and final way is to seek counsel from the success of others. I hope this video has been super informative and helpful to you today. And if you're looking for any other informative ways to overcome obstacles, maybe you want to develop your mindset, please check out my mindset playlist that I have linked. If you're looking for something to help you with self-care, I also have a playlist as well that you can check out within my channel. So thank you again for being here with me. I hope that my videos and my content that I have shared, the information that I've shared with you today, has been super helpful or supportive. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you know anyone that would love to see, or this information may be helpful to them, please feel free to share this information with friends and family. Again, thank you for being here, and thank you for taking the time and opportunity for yourself to be here with yourself and to learn something and to develop yourself. I applaud you, and until next time, peace, light, and so much love.